starting the recording. Woo.
I'm sorry for the delay again.
Are you good?
Let's go.
Me too,
Alright.
I'm so sorry.
Do not apologize.
I'm apologizing, bitch.
Do not!
Okay, so welcome back to Paeoma. Where we last left off, 4 strangers meet up in a dream and later in the waking world of Paeoma on the way to the day of the Incarnate. They were taken to Chiefport by a half-elf named Pamphilor and saved the Princess of Kedval named Princess Trijana. Once there, they were treated with food and lodging for Lorenzo Groga, who was a charming, beautiful-ass elven man whom we're said calls brother. On the day of the Incarnate, celebrations begin, starting off with a break-in into the clockmaker shop, an exemplary juggling performance. Tensions between the 4 strangers arise after a battle against a harpy, splitting the group's beliefs in 2. It seems, however, that their futures are aligned, or at least the fortune teller, Madame Bouvray, believes so. She explains they have to get 21 more cards to complete their collection. Whatever that means.
What that means?
Okay, so the time of the new god came and left with no new god to show for it. The 4 unlikely players were each chosen as a vessel of a god to inspect the ceremony, with nothing to show for it except for Nilla, who for some reason was unable to be possessed. As tensions run high, the 4 seem more distant from each other than ever, but their journey together has only just begun. We're finally at the title screen, guys. Alright, so, where we left off, we're said trying to get to King Gifford, who was possessed by Krail, god of law, and I believe Bean and Sonus are nearby also asking of King Gifford, and Nilla is sitting on the stage, on the altar.
On the throne?
No, on the altar! So, so let's start with the action. So we're said Bean and Sonus. What's going on? What do you guys want to do? The guards are not letting you past.
Sonus, you want to go first? I think we should go in order.
I don't know. You did seem to get a little higher roll than me.
The hell's going on? What are you guys rolling for?
You can re-roll for it. I'm okay with it.
What's going on?
I wanna go first. I would like to take a shit. A massive dump on the stage.
Okay, for that, for this level of stinky and grossness, roll for
Already did.
We already rolled.
That's what
We
I
already
rolled for.
so we decided that if we were possessed by gods, our bodies would probably be a little thrown out of whack. So 1 is just mild indigestion, and 4 is massive diarrhea.
Guess who rolled?
So, Erica, go in your description here. What are we looking at?
Whoever smelt it dealt it, Nilla.
Alright.
Nilla's just gonna sit on the stage and just a single tear rolls down her cheek and be like, "Oh no!" And then just a river, just slowly, like just creeping out one pant leg and just trailing down off the side of the stage.
Okay, so, alright, so, okay.
Wait, are we actually doing this, like, canon-wise?
Wait, Bean, are you next to me?
You guys seem pretty legit to me, so we're doing
Erica,
it.
this was your idea.
I just wanted to freak back out when she first came
Alright,
in.
oh, shoot.
And now something's coming
around the
out.
same
Okay, so I
time.
just got a natural
Oh.
20, so, a
Shit.
bunch of guards, saw you do this.
Oh no, I made a
So,
mess.
They're gonna run up and, they're gonna handcuff you.
What?
like, hey, who invited this halfling onto here? You're going with us, miss.
I'll just not even fight them, just like go with them.
as she's being arrested and realizes what's happening, Weir said,
That was
like,
for
Bean,
you,
are you near Weir said?
Thanks.
Look in the text. chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Bean's
So-
still on Sonus's shoulders, but near Worsted.
You
Yeah, we were
see,
still by you.
you've only known this man, this Dragonborn, for like, but 2 days, but you see fear. You see a child as he doubles over in pain and he just falls on the stage floor.
Wait, wait,
And
hold on.
you
This
can't-
is wait.
This is him having diarrhea.
This is
back.
Versed having diarrhea. Okay.
And you just can hear it. And I would suggest, if DM's up for it and being up for it, do just a D20 Constitution check because of the smell, given all the foods that he's eaten, and the heart. He ate a human heart earlier, so I don't know how that.
Ew. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a 9. So
Ooh.
they're pretty grossed out, but they're not like vomiting or anything. They're just like,
Ugh.
maybe a little bit of gagging. But,
Mhm.
and they're like, all right, you're coming with us. That's
He's-
it. That's the final straw. So
He's crying.
so
Oh no!
the guards, the 2 guards who got the brunt of that, are going to grab Worsted and handcuff him. Bean and Sonus, you guys got 1. What was 1?
I believe Erica said mild indigestion.
Mild indigestion and
Alright,
heartburn.
so the guards aren't really paying attention to you. So, Worsted and Nilla are both going to be taken to. Thanks, guys. They're gonna be taken.
Yeah, thanks, Erica.
I'm like, yo, let's throw off Beck so hard.
No, you
Well,
know what? I did.
You got indigestion. You got to get it out.
You know, I did plan for this actually, but I wasn't
What,
expecting.
for diarrhea?
No, for the dungeon. But
For shitting ourselves.
I didn't think it'd be so soon. All right. So, Worsted and Nilla are going to be taken towards Castle Lightbringer, and down this, and into the dungeon, which is underneath the castle.
Can we shower first?
No.
Wait, it's just Nilla and Merced?
Wait, while you guys are being taken, Sonus, Bean, do you have anything to say for this? What do you guys want to do?
For your friends, you can't lock them up for pooping.
I'd say
you're in town.
Yeah, we actually can. It's a violation of, what is that law? Like, there's a law, like, where you can't, like,
public.
just disturbing the public. Yeah, that's a thing. Disturbing the peace.
What they need is a
vandalism.
doctor.
Yeah,
man.
vandalism.
Public indecency.
Yeah.
If you ask me, what they need is a doctor.
So, there's a couple of guards still there, standing by, watching, King Gifford, and they are not gonna let Sonus and Bean pass unless if you guys want to try something
good.
to get past.
Nah, I think our concern would be more the physical health of our friends right now.
Okay, well, so before you guys leave to go after your friends who are being dragged to the dungeons, Sonus, you see, King Gifford, one of the guards, walk up to him and say, the Arcanist is here. We'll take you back. So he's, King Gifford kind of nods and he kind of, pushes himself onto his feet. It's a struggle. His wife helps him out, and they start walking off stage.
You sure he's not clenching cheek either?
What?
Oh yeah, how's he looking?
Who?
The king. How is he looking?
Okay. I guess I'll roll.
You don't have to. It was just a thought.
Oh no.
Oh, it's the royal.
Well, he rolled a 4.
It's the
Oh,
As
no.
they're carrying King Gifford away,
Oh, the years
he
of
just
Castle.
he's like,
what?
wait, stop, and he just squats and just like starts pooping,
Ooh, that's the royale.
and the guards quickly like crowd around him to block everyone from view. Their faces are all like pinched, like but they're holding it together. These guys are strong. They've been through the ringer, being guards of the eye, so they know their job. And they're completely surrounding him, keeping him blocked from any public view.
I guess that isn't public public indecency if they're all be blocking him.
It's true. Yeah.
Ugh. Getting possessed
Okay.
doesn't kill him, that will.
Alright, so Wersed and Nilla, you guys, the guards kind of meet up together and they start going straight and they come across Castle Lightbringer.
I'm gonna minor illusion our pants not dirty.
Aww.
Okay, but you still stank it,
You
so
still
it's not gonna
stink.
do much.
I'm gonna try though.
Okay,
Wait, aren't you? Wait, don't you need
you
your
do
hands for
it.
I can go like,
that?
right? I can like do it.
They're like, they don't even. Well, I guess I can check and see if they take notice.
I think they'd want to see the illusion.
Yeah, they take notice. They're like, okay, you're it's
Um,
still stankus. So,
That's a thought that counts.
While she's doing that, with tears still coming down, he's gonna like wave his hand, and he's gonna try and mage hand, but no one can see where it is because it's just under his pants as he's trying to scoop and like, fall out the pants leg. Just try and.
the indecency. So you guys.
This is all underneath. This is all underneath his trousers, so you just see trails coming down his pants leg.
Alright, so you guys are taken down. There's like a hatch on the side of Castle Lightbringer, and they open up the hatch and start walking down these stairs, and it leads you to the dungeons, which is like a whole bunch of like long hallways, cells on each side. Most of them are empty right now. There are a few like drunk people that are asleep. It's dark and murky in there, and it smells almost as bad as you right now. And they take you all the way down, and they take you to the cell in the way far back and just kind of toss you both in there together. And they
Please
close the door.
Please,
Wait, please. Can we just?
please,
have,
I'll
some
give you gold.
water? Can we
I'll
have
give you
some?
10 gold if we could just get a bath at least. Please, I beg you.
Roll for persuasion.
Wait, do we both like? Can she have advantage because I help?
Yeah.
Natural 20! Natural 20!
Not
I
needed.
get a natural 20 on this!
You wasted
Oh
on
my
this.
And
On a
I'm gonna take a photo.
so
This is what I get my natural 20 on.
whether you should have a shower or not. Wow.
They just rinse us off.
Beautiful. Okay, so they're like, they realize, they're like, you know what, this is gonna stink for us as well, because we have to hang out down here as well. So, yeah, come with us. So they open up the door again, and they take you guys back down the hall, and over, to the, you guys came in the, so to the right, and, there's, a communal bathroom. It looks gross. It's just like one water head.
I'm
it's
a
shower
lady!
head, but like, you know, they don't have showers, so it's kind of like a bucket of water and it pours over. And they're like, just hurry up. Hurry up.
All right. Well, we're sad. You can go first.
No, we're doing this together, and he's just like he just takes a side of his straps because he knows what's gonna happen.
Alright,
He just
hold
slowly-
on.
You can do minor
Fill it
illusion
all.
to give yourself clothes.
Is that a code?
I'm a lady. I don't want to see your gigantic dragon dong.
He's dropping his drawers slow. He's like trying to peel them
Behold
off.
his Dragon Balls.
The guards do not flinch.
All right, so I just minor illusion,
A curtain.
like fig leaves over my parts, and then go wash. I'm gonna stay like far away. No offense from where said, but still
That's
like
fine.
get as much water as I can.
He won't. He
Off
will
of my
not look
ass.
you in the eye.
And the water is freezing.
Oh
But it does
did
the
this to
job
yourself.
of cleaning off the shit.
Do we have any
Wait.
soap?
No,
How about lavender
No.
leaves?
there is nothing. There's water.
Wait, I have
There's
soap.
water
I have
ones.
soap. Hold on.
Soap.
You own soap?
I own soap.
He has the
So-
Wait, I should
soap.
look at my equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I own soap. So
Wow,
I take
okay.
one of the buckets of water and I like breathe underneath it so it warms up, and then I push it toward Nilla so it's some warm water.
Ew, Ryan.
Hey, you roll for this.
That's disgusting.
That was your idea.
Alright, I say thanks were said, and I take the soap and I clean
Okay, I'll get
my tushy.
All right.
something.
Oh.
Don't drop
Well,
this.
okay, now that that's over with.
Okay, and then
Can we
once
get a
you
towel or?
Guys, no.
Okay, wait, can I. Hold on. Can I. Never mind. That's my other
I
character.
believe you all come with like a set of common clothes, like separate,
Yeah,
like a couple like days worth of clothing.
at least one good pair.
Yeah. So if you want to switch into your
I just used my
not shitty clothes.
my blink. Oh yeah, common clothes adventure. Okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Outerwear. I change. Thanks.
Yeah, and they take you back to your cell, which again is all the way down the freaking hall and to the right, and they lock you two in there together.
Nice.
And
Thank
they
you.
walk away. Meanwhile, while you guys are stewing, let's head back to Sonus and Bean, who are okay. The king is now gone. He had been taken away, and there is a guy kind of like mopping up the shit from the king, and another one on the altar, who looks like he's probably like an acolyte, cleaning it with like holy water.
Ugh.
Oh
I
Cleanse
I
this.
can get
He's
this.
like, I'm sorry, please come. Hello. So yeah, Bean and Sonus, what's up?
What do you think, Bean? Should we wait outside the castle?
We should go try and free our friends.
Here's hoping the king is sober enough to hear our plea.
Okay, so you're
Well,
gonna go.
I'm sure he'll understand.
So you're gonna go speak to the king.
Yeah.
All right. So you two make your way to Castle Lightbringer. So there are guards right at the entrance to the castle. And they're like, well, no one enters without permission from the king himself.
Hello. We're actually here we're here to negotiate the release of our friends. They were arrested a few moments ago for public indecency. So just all I want to say. I would rather not describe it because I fear your stomach may not handle it well.
Oh yes, we're aware of them. Yeah, no, they have to stay until at the very least a night.
A night.
But that
Why?
might change depending on the king's wills with them.
Speaking of the king, is he sober yet?
And the guard takes out his sword and kind of points it at someone. He's like, "What did you say about the king?"
I do not like to lie, but if I should have the opportunity to meet with His Majesty, I would prefer that he practices moderation, so to say, because after what everyone witnessed here today, this town needs a sane, steady hand at its command. And the last thing a king should be doing is making a fool of himself in public like that. But that's just me.
You just talked bad of the king.
I talked honestly of the king.
Can you turn around, please?
Oh, looks like I'll be seeing them sooner.
And the guard takes out handcuffs and starts handcuffing Sonus. And he's like, you have a right to remain silent. But you can speak if you want, because I don't fucking care. You talked over the king. You're coming with me. And,
Hey man, he was just
I'll see you
kidding.
later,
He's
Bean.
just an entertainer. Haha, he was making a joke. He's a comedian.
make a persuasion roll. Go, Bean.
Go on, Bean.
It's treasonous to talk bad of the king. Are you serious?
What the fuck are you doing?
It was 18.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, alright.
The guard kind of stares at the little kobold. He looks back at Sonus. Alright, fine. We're all a little antsy here right now. The god not coming. So I guess I'll leave you off with a warning. But don't ever talk bad about the king. Again, he is a great man. And he is royalty. So
That's
he
why we're here.
What's a king to a god?
to-
He uncuffs
Cheer
you.
him up.
Now be on your way before I change my mind.
Come on, Bean. Let's head back to the tavern for now. We'll think of something later.
Bean's just gonna poke him in the cheek and go, "Are you crazy?"
There's nothing we can do now. We'll just have to wait until morning. Besides,
They could be
I think Worset and Nilla need some time together after their fight earlier.
Become friends.
He literally put us in timeout.
So are you two gonna go back to the tavern? Bean,
Okay,
do you want
but
to?
you're buying dinner.
With pleasure, Bean. With pleasure.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, Sonus and Bean go back to the tavern. Meanwhile...
We're sharing an intimate moment in the cell. Look at the
meanwhile,
text
in the
chat.
cell,
Look at the text
we
chat
have,
for a second.
and Noah,
Well, we can act it out because it's really cute.
Mhm.
So, we're sad you're first.
So, wait, no.
Hey, no.
Joe Pesci. So, are you okay, kid?
No. How about you?
Renzo, he can never know. He never.
Nilla pulls out a blanket, scoots all close up to her side, and puts the blanket over the both of them.
And just to try and warm themselves up and dry out, he's like, at intervals, like little bits of fire come out, so the hot air is like accumulating.
I'm sorry about earlier, we're said.
Hey,
I was
look,
just
kid,
trying to help.
I know, I understand, and in most situations, I get why you do what you do, but the man had a job. He might be at risk of some consequence we don't know about. Because people like me, with the kind of job that we have, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, sometimes bad things happen. You understand?
My grandma never warned me about these things.
Oh. You're gonna learn, ain't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
I kind of
mean-
want to leave this cell, though.
well, given that they didn't take any of our stuff, let's see what we got in our bag here, huh?
And all of a sudden, you guys hear.
Eh?
Who's there?
It's Morse code. Do you guys know Morse code? And
No.
and
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Morris.
Morris.
All of a sudden, you see step out of the shadows.
Jafar.
What?
Because Jafar, he's in the same cell as Aladdin.
The diamond in the rough.
Close.
The rock.
No. It's Princess Trijana. She's still in her she's in her Biva disguise. She has the cloak on. And she's like, I saw everything. I'll admit I was a bit impressed. I didn't know how that much can come out of one little halfling. Or, I'm sorry, it was a forest gnome, right?
Yeah, well, I ate a big breakfast.
Yeah. no,
What are
I'll
you
just-
doing here?
Well, yeah, that's your point now.
What are you doing here?
I came because someone charmed me into owing them a favor, and she looks over at Wersed.
Ooh.
I'd rather save it for something more important than this. Because
Fine, but
I don't know if I want to look at you right now.
then listen. If you don't want this favor to be paid now, you can help me out and I can get you out of here.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. What's that, huh?
I'm looking for my friend. She's gone missing.
Who's your friend?
And she kind of points at herself. Biva. Her name is Biva. She's Marzo Glenn's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Marzo.
She went missing shortly before the day of the Incarnate. I haven't seen her since, and it's not like her.
So you've pretended to be her?
Well, no, I always pretend to be her when I go outdoors. My father doesn't like me to go outside, which is utterly ridiculous because he's always outside going to taverns and getting drunk in front of everyone. But when it comes to me, I have to stay indoors. But so I put on the disguise as Biva.
I think I'm starting to figure out your game here, Missy.
There's no game here. I just want your help.
I understand, but how long have you been masquerading as a friend? 'Cause I found out where she lives and all that.
How long?
Mhm.
Me and Biva, we've been friends for about 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And when she started coming into the castle, I started disguising myself as her so I can go other places. And sometimes she would even disguise herself as me so that no one would know I was gone. But I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I just need help getting her back because I don't think I can do it alone. So are you gonna help me or not? Do you want to just stay in the cell?
I don't want to stay
Well,
in
it
this
depends.
cell. Oh, sorry.
Depends on what. What
No,
else?
let's go. It depends. Why, does her father work for your father?
Everyone works for my father. My father's the king of Cadval.
Yeah, but, also not always.
Alright, you're one of those Grogas, right? Is that what it is? You want something? Is it money? I don't know that much about your kind, but I have money if you want money.
I mean, I always want money, but, I don't know, just something in the wind told me I should check out his shop, and I didn't find too much other than that portrait of mistress there.
Yeah, that'd be a shop. He's a clockmaker.
Mhm.
Everyone knows him, Marzo Glenn.
Is he important guy?
Well, maybe not to some, but he's my friend's father. Why are you interested in Marzo Glenn?
I really like clocks.
Alright, I mean,
Merced likes to make things tick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can introduce you if you want, but I mean, he's not hard to find.
I just didn't know if there was anything extra special about him.
No, not that I can think of, but I don't know.
Can I insight check her on like her missing friend and see if she's actually missing and whatnot?
Ow, fuck my... Ah.
You okay?
Dead.
You good?
She walked away.
I took damage.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
13.
Actually, it will.
13?
I got a 4.
She seems to be telling the truth.
I say we help her. What do
I
you
mean,
think?
it's either that or staying in the cell.
Well, if we're helping her, then the favor isn't fulfilled. Quite yet.
Right.
Because this is a different exchange.
I mean, one can argue that the favor doesn't even count because someone was charmed during it.
I still agreed to it.
Alright, fine.
If you really didn't like me, you wouldn't have agreed to it.
I was charmed.
I know.
I wouldn't
I'm
have
so
agreed
charming.
to it. Alright, this was a stupid idea. I'm just gonna go. And
Wait.
she starts walking off.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
Wait, Merced, we need help. We need to get out of this place.
Babe, we got each other to get out of this place. We don't need her.
We got each other.
We still got all our stuff. You're smalls. I'm big. We can make this work.
I'm not that small. I'm bigger
Well,
than Bean.
smaller than me. Look at these mitts. These mitts can't do shit for tiny shit.
How are we gonna get out of these bars anyway? They probably have magic stopping us from getting out of here.
Well, let's check it out.
Alright.
So you wanna check the bars?
4. No, 2.
Alright, what do I do? What do I roll to check the bars?
Arcana.
Yeah.
No?
You want to see if it's magical? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's Arcana.
Oh no.
Actually, 3.
I got a natural 1. Which is a free.
Ah.
But a natural
They are
one.
bars.
Okay, well, there's nothing magic about these bars, so how we gonna break it open anyway? And should we really be on the run from the law? Like, should we really? Maybe we should actually get the princess to get us out of here, legally.
Well, I mean, they didn't book us very well, so as long as we get out and run the fuck in the other direction. So let's see, what do I got?
So while you guys are thinking,
Mm-hmm.
let's go back to Sonus and Bean. While you guys are planning your escape. So meanwhile, Sonus and Bean are back at the Toll's Finger. And there's a couple people in the tavern. But most of the people are still outside pretending to party. Pretending like they're not worried for the sake of humanity. You do see frick, what was her name? The barkeep Gertie. You see the barkeep Gertie. She's there at the bar, just scrubbing down glasses and shit.
Gertie!
Hello, Gertie.
Oh, hi there. Welcome back. Looks like you guys
Hi,
are still on your
I'm
own
a
2
friend.
feet.
Yes.
Looks like you could probably use a drink then. Who's standing on their 2 feet right now? After that performance, she takes another drink.
I have to admit, I never thought I'd be the one walking up on stage like that. But I suppose I had a little divine intervention.
Oh, was that you up there on the altar? I thought I recognized you. How
Yeah.
was that?
Well, I want to say it was a fun experience, but given what one of those fellas said up there, I am left to wonder. How have you been holding up? Have you been alright? Has everything been alright here?
Oh, as well as can be expected. Got a few people drunk. Got a few people not as drunk. The king hasn't been back in, so I'm assuming he's back at the castle.
Oh, I'm sure he is. But he's probably resting a nice peck on his head as we speak.
Yeah.
It's not like me to talk so... It's not likely to talk in such a way about a figure of royalty, but... I think His Majesty needs some time to himself. If you know what I mean.
That king has been a good friend of mine for years.
Oh my
Since
God,
I've
would you
started
stop
this
talking bad
bar.
about the king. Holy shit, man. He's like, here, look at me. Enemy to the king.
Kedval
Big
has never
target.
had a finer king. He's the one who opened up the docks so that the poor people over in Remnant could come here and actually start trade once again.
I have not forgotten. And for that, I am thankful that he would do such a thing. But this festival only comes once every 100 years. If he can't keep control of himself when the gods themselves come down to meet us.
So you're saying it's his fault that the new god hadn't shown up?
I don't know what to think about that. But I can't say I can't say it gives Chief Ward a very good image to have a king like that.
Get out of my tavern.
He's just kidding! He's got jet lag from being possessed by a god. You know, it's never happened before. He's got some weird side effects.
Roll persuasion. Oh my. Right.
13.
Hey, he's gonna talk it. He's gonna speak his mind.
Yeah, I did.
That was a 13
Murder.
again?
13.
13? Get out of my tavern. I don't deal with terrorists here.
Whoa, terrorists!
That's a low blow.
Get out! I have much better people to serve than your kind.
Fine then.
And you guys kind of are kicked out of the tavern. And you guys are back in the center Chief Square. There's still a couple of people hanging about, but most people have started at this point start packing up. Cause like there's not that much to party about anymore.
Party's over, I guess.
So where do you guys want to go?
Where can
Is
we
there
go?
anywhere we can get
So-
something to eat still? Anywhere that's still open?
There's definitely other places for you guys to go if you wanted to look around for a place.
Gotta find a new tavern. Because some people like to talk bad about the most powerful man in town.
Hey, if we can't talk, if someone can't talk honestly about the person in charge, Then what does that say about the state of being that they're in?
That we're under a monarchy.
So are you guys gonna look around?
Yeah, let's find some food
Yeah.
and drink.
Okay. So,
And your friend.
do you want to talk to a couple people, or do you want to just like gaze around?
Let's
Yeah,
just look around.
Yeah, let's see what's out there, see what people are feeling like. Nobody really wants to stay and see what happens. It's just over.
I'm sorry. So you wanna just start talking to people who are leaving?
I was gonna suggest just looking around for a place.
Yeah, let's find a place first, because if a place is open, there'll be people.
All right. Roll for investigation.
Investigation.
Erica, did you get my messages?
Yeah, I just think maybe we should wait till she gets to us because it's a lot of planning.
That's
Oh
a
no,
9.
it's fine. I just was curious on any input.
What you got?
That's a 9 from me.
9. Bean.
That is a... 12.
All right.
He's carrying me to.
There doesn't seem to be anything really available in the town square. There were a couple of like food stands, but they're all packed up and they're starting to leave.
Aww.
You do see a couple people kind of making their way down a street to the left. And they're talking about like, oh, I'm hungry and stuff like that. If you wanted to go follow them.
What do you think?
I think we should keep our distance, but yeah, let's follow them.
Sweet.
All right, so you
Where
guys.
there's people, there's food.
So you guys follow these people down the street. This is actually the street, the long street you guys came through when you first got here. You go down, you pass a couple of shops. You pass that furbolg lady that you keep running into, the one who's the one who's stoned. She doesn't seem to notice you or wave or anything. You pass a couple of closed shops. You see, yeah, just a bunch of different people, houses, people going back inside their houses, going to sleep. You notice that there's like a group of human men going down off the street and down into an alleyway. The same guys who were talking about like getting something to eat.
How much of that corn of popping do we still have?
I'd assume that you guys had eaten it all before the new god. And if you hadn't eaten it all, it would have been trash by the time the god had gone into you and just kind of like...
And we took all shit.
Because there was like a 30-minute break before the gods actually came and you guys were all just standing around waiting for it to happen. So I'm assuming that you would have eaten it at that point.
That's too bad.
That is too bad. Can we hear what those guys that are going down the creepy alleyway are talking about?
It's not a creepy alleyway. It's just like an alleyway, just an off-road. They're like, oh, do you want to, I guess a perception check to hear what they're saying.
Perception.
Yeah, I'll take that check. Come on, baby. Oh, that's more like it. 17.
All right. Yeah, they're talking about like, oh yeah, I can't believe I got thrown out of Toll's finger. Oh, that's the worst. It's only because I had like 20 drinks. So I don't know what.
Only 20.
Only 20. But you know what? This old hag won't throw us out. She'll give us something good to eat. I don't even think she even realizes that she's feeding people. She just kind of throws it on the table and you just grab it. I once got away with not paying for anything at all. Oh, but you better look out for her dog. That dog will bite you in the ass if he catches you doing that. Nah, that old mutt. Nah, you wouldn't be able to catch me. Shut up. That dog is a beast.
So,
Bean's gonna pat Sonus's head excitedly. Did you hear that?
yep. I wouldn't recommend trying to steal from her if that's the case. If that dog is acting as a watch, I'd rather not have to put an animal down today.
Whoa.
Oh my
Whoa!
god.
That implies
What
you've
is
done it
up with
already.
you tonight?
Hey, I didn't.
Damn, you are a winner tonight, Ryan. Woo!
Says the person who suggested the whole party takes a shit
Yeah, but look at me. I got to meet the princess, so
in jail.
And then you got to reject the princess.
yeah.
Alright.
Hey, someone doesn't want to fight a dog.
You have a little kobold who can steal the food and sneak out without the dog seeing it. It's D&D. Take a little risk. Holy shit, man.
Jesus. Okay, so you guys, the group of humans that are making their way downtown. Walking fast.
Downtown.
They turn like a fast right and head into a building, an old broken down building. You can tell from what you can see from the outside. Do you want to continue?
So what if we cut the dog in on our goods? Let's see, you throw him a bone, and then it's all good. He leaves you alone.
That might work. I guess.
Alright, so
It's
you
all
guys...
about cooperation.
Give a little for him. Maybe he'll let us take some.
Alright, so you guys are making your way into this inn, and we're gonna flip over to our other two who are trapped in the dungeons,
So-
Merced and Noah.
So,
In
I'm
the
sorry,
dungeon.
Merced, explain to me one more time what you want me to do?
Okay, listen. As you said, you are the strongest. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna take these kittens and stick them in the ceiling. You just kind of hold on to them.
Wait, what are
Right.
pittons?
Like if you're mountain climbing, you hammer them
Oh, okay, those things.
into the side. Yeah. So, you're a spider, alright? You're up top. You got the blanket. I make a ruckus and they come in and I give them a cell. She's disappeared. I can't see her. I can't see her at all. I don't know what happened. So they come in to investigate. And as they do so, you drop down on them and cover them with the blanket. We both take a rope, wrap it around them, and tie it tight. So they're tied and they can't see what the fuck is going on. We grab the keys, set everybody else free, scream and yell at there's a fire and we're escaping a blaze. Fire. And we all run out of there because it's an emergency, right?
Alright. I agree with all of it, except why are we setting all the other criminals free? We don't know what they're in here
Disappear into a
for.
crowd.
Not everyone takes a shit and gets arrested for it.
Well, if they're good guards, they'll catch them again later.
I don't like that part of the plan, Merced. I'll do everything else. I think it's a great plan, but I don't know if we should set literally every criminal out on this town that's already in shock from a god not being born.
Well, fine. Then we'll let some people free, because if it's just the two of us trying to run out of here, it's gonna look obvious. It's a breakout.
Well, let's look around. Are there any... do we see other cells from here? Like...
You see the cell across from you, which is empty. And if you put your hands up against the bars and look out, you see the row of cells. No one's really standing up in front though. So you saw a few of drunk dudes on the way down. Some people that looked like they were sleeping.
So we only let out the drunk dudes, right?
Yeah, just shake them up and be like, there's a fire, we gotta get out.
Okay, but just
Run
the drunk
away.
dudes, because they'll be a good distraction.
Yeah,
always
and then
say
I'll
something
just,
funny.
I'll just light the straw and hay on fire that's scattered around here or something.
All right, maybe
You know,
not too
so
much.
we're
We don't
actually
wanna set the whole
escaping a
castle
fire.
on fire. We're said. Oh, God.
Huh?
We're just trying to escape. We're not gonna set the whole castle on fire.
No. Just this little part. It's not gonna make much of a... But we are escaping from smoke and flames. Is that not true?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, as long as we just don't set the whole castle on fire. I don't want to be responsible for all that.
No, we'll be
Alright.
fine. It's mostly stone anyway.
Yeah, it's true. All right,
Mhm.
give me a boost.
So
Wait, do you
Alright,
have
well,
do you have pittance?
Let me get the pittance in.
So I'm okay. I guess you explain to me what the hell you're doing while you're doing it, because I'm still confused.
Oh.
But keep going.
So I'm gonna hold the pittance on the ceiling and
Okay.
hang from there with the
Okay.
blanket,
Okay.
and then Merced's gonna make a distraction and be like, she escaped. I don't know where she is. So they're gonna come in to check, and when they do, I let go and fall on them with the blanket, and then Merced's gonna tie him up with the rope around the blanket.
Mhm.
And then Merced said some of that hay over there. Is there hay in the room? Or any sort of sticks?
Anything that looks flammable, I'm just gonna be like,
Anything on the ground? I mean, it's a gross place. There'd probably be
Some sticks?
some
Some
stuff
hay?
from outside. Maybe some sticks
Some
and
leaves?
dirt. Sticks and dirt, no leaves.
Okay. So he's gonna set that on fire. And then we run.
and
And scream
we get
fire.
everyone else.
So there's a
Oh,
good
God.
reason why we're running out of our cell.
Okay.
Wait, but...
All right.
yeah, okay, I guess we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I guess.
Okay, so you're setting the place on fire.
Oh, no, not yet.
Partially.
No, not the whole, just some of the sticks on the ground on fire.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, so give me the pittance.
Yeah, here.
Pitons. All right. How do I get up there now?
So
I'll hold you
you're
up.
trying to get up on the ceiling.
How high is up is the ceiling?
We're said you're like 6 feet.
I'm like 6 foot.
It would probably be like 8 feet.
6'5".
All right, so
It'd probably be 8 feet.
we can reach it if he holds me up.
You guys would be exactly.
No, I'm free foot.
Yeah. So.
Perfect.
So 6 plus
Yeah.
2.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
6
You
is,
can reach.
so yeah, I can reach. So okay, so we're said, hold me up.
Yep, holding.
Okay, so you hold her up.
And I try and stick the pittance in the ceiling.
Okay, so for that,
Strength?
yeah, strength, because you got to get it into.
No one's there. It's
into the
fine.
wall.
15.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. Like the wood is not the wood. The wall is pretty solid, but you are able to get it in a little bit.
Alright, and now I'm gonna hold on to it.
Hodor.
So I would make an athletics check to see how long.
Well, I'd give her like 4 to put in, so she can use her strength to like push on, like place her feet on 2 of them and push,
No, but
and
I'm
then
on
the other
ceiling.
2 she's holding, so it's like tension.
Wait, am I on the ceiling or am I above the doorway?
No, you're on the ceiling.
Then how am I gonna put my feet into anything if it's just the ceiling?
That's what I'm saying. You're not putting it into something. You're just using your strength to like, you're like pushing your feet against the pittance, and then you're holding on to the other 2. So just by sheer strength, you're like holding yourself in place, and then you drop down. I wish I could show you, but we're not in the same room.
No, I think you got it. So 4, 1 at each hand, 1 foot.
Yeah, so 2 you're grabbing, and 2 you're just
like a
like
spider.
to your strength pushing your feet sideways into the pin. Does that make sense?
So I put 4 in.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. So I would.
So athletics check to stay up there?
Yeah, I would still do an athletics check to make sure that you can like hold on.
15. Another 15.
Okay.
Bless you.
So yeah,
Bless you.
You are able to hold on.
Yay! And then with one hand, I have the blanket, and I'm holding on like I'm like spider monkey,
Mm.
and holding on with the blanket.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I'm good.
All right. Tell me you're ready, and I'll let go. 'Cause you're gonna hold on there.
Let go.
Okay. As soon as I do that, I like fall on the ground, like clutching my balls and my dick, and I'm like, guards! She's trying to escape! Fuck! Ah! Shit! Fucking hurts! Guards!
Alright.
Gads.
So,
Gads!
okay, so,
My balls!
so 2 guards come running over. We're like, enough of the ruckus over here. What the hell's going on?
She's gone! I don't see her! She hit me in the nads. I don't know.
Are they in the room?
Shit.
They're, I mean the cell. They're out
They're
there.
in the cell.
They're not inside
Oh.
the cell. They're
They're
outside the
outside.
cell.
Oh, okay. All right. Just let me know when they're inside the cell.
How do you know they're gonna go inside?
Shit.
They're making a perception check.
Fuck.
I can make a performance check.
You could, but it's a natural 20.
Fuck.
They just kind of stare, and then they look up at the ceiling, and they're like, "Get down from there."
Well,
Are you fucking serious?
I'm just
You rolled a
practicing.
20?
I can show you if you want.
Oh my god. That's stupid. Wow.
Well,
All that planning.
I was just
He's trying to escape!
I was trying to
That's
escape.
not a lie!
I can
That's
see that, but you're doing a
true.
horrible job at it.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm crazy. You better come check on me. Woo!
Please, get me out of this cell.
Make a
She's fucking losing
performance
it.
check.
Okay.
She hit me in the nads, and now she's on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know what these gnomes are all about. Please.
13.
So, one of the guards takes his sword
You're a cleric,
and kind
right?
of just like starts poking at her.
Ow! Ow!
Oh.
Wait, he can't reach me.
Oh yeah, he can't. There's no
He's
way.
outside the cell. There's no way his sword is 8 feet long.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like trying to like reach out, like,
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you can't get me. You can't. I'm crazy.
How the fuck did she get up there?
I don't know.
There's something wrong with her,
I think,
sir.
you know, I think I'm possessed by, I'm possessed. I'm really,
I mean, you were possessed earlier.
I'm really, I'm really, actually, I'm a Krail, god of the law. Woo! And I order you to let us free because that's justice.
He's insane. Please
Alright,
get me out of
make
here.
a performance check. Or I guess no persuasion.
Oh, but...
Alright, performance. I already said it.
Well, actually, it would have been the same because they're both plus 0.
Okay.
So, natural 20.
Oh my god! Oh my
I cannot
god!
believe that word.
So you said you
I'll
were
take
Holy
picture.
shit!
So you said you were Krail?
I said I was Krail. God of law and justice. Right? Is that
Yeah.
him? Okay,
yeah.
thank God.
Yeah,
It was just
you're
law,
correct.
but okay. And the guard just kind of stops poking his sword, and he's just like, "Wait, seriously?" And he looks at the other
See?
guard, and he's like, "Holy shit, dude!" And
Holy shit, dude.
and they just kind of like drop their swords and like bend down and like kneel down. And
And,
like, oh my gosh.
and I'm like, catch me, peasant, and I drop from the ground.
They try
I
to
try and
reach
make a
out
grab.
to
No,
catch-
I was talking to Merced.
Oh.
Merced,
Oh, okay, yeah.
catch me, you peasant.
I gotta, hold on. I mean, I don't know how difficult you want it to be, but it is a 8.
Okay, yeah, you catch her.
I'm light. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
And I,
You're a god?
and I'm like, let go of me.
You're a god!
I'm a god.
Okay. Oh
I'm
god.
a god.
Oh.
And I walked to the bar and said, now, as Krail, God of law, I command you to let this gnome that I inhabit and this dragonborn as well free so we can go discuss matters with the other gods.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, with
You're
advantage.
roping me into this god business? I didn't ask to be possessed today. I shit myself earlier. What do you think I want to go with you?
12?
And the guards are just like, Krill, my lord, why don't you just leave the gnome's body? I thought you had to go discuss.
Because there's not many forest gnomes in these parts, and people will listen to something that's rare in this area, and this is the only vessel willing to let me inhabit it for this long.
Yeah, we got temporarily possessed earlier today, and I guess this one leave her. I don't get it either, and I'm frankly kind of scared.
Alright, roll another persuasion with advantage.
Shit. I'm not good at persuasion.
We already did that. We already shit earlier.
Okay.
I should be the one rolling persuasion. I'm the talker.
16.
She's the one who's
I know,
talking
listen,
now.
I'm the one doing all the work here. 16.
They're like,
Ooh.
16?
they're like kind of like racking their brain, like, wasn't Krill in...
Are you
think
gonna
about it.
question me for this long, or are you gonna do as I say?
Oh yeah, right away, sir, Lord God. Yeah, sure, shit. And they kind of quickly
Don't swear in front of him.
Quiet, you. If the
That's
God wants you to
fucking
go
rude.
along with him, then you go along with him. Right this
Yeah,
way, sir.
and
So-
I do. You don't have a choice in the matter. You're coming with.
Hurt me.
You're coming with me, or else.
All right. Don't
else,
put knots upon me.
mister.
Oh God! Don't hurt me.
And she grabs Merced's pant leg and drags him along. Now come
Oh,
on, you.
okay.
kind of follow
Oh,
behind.
alright.
They're like, yes, sir, of course. And they follow behind as Nilla walks her way and drags Merced along out of the dungeon.
What do you want of me, my lord?
Silence.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And do I know my way out of here? Shit.
Yeah, the guards
Okay,
are
good, I
are
paid
helping.
attention.
They're,
Okay,
they're
good.
like leading you out.
All
well.
right.
So they take you up the stairs, up that hatch, and you are outside of Castle Lightbringer.
And I'm gonna turn around to them quick and be like, I will not forget this. You pleased the gods today. You will be blessed. Remember that.
Yes, of course, sir. Thank you.
And I
Thank you
smile
very
at them and be like, nod, like, okay. And then we walk out.
And the guards kind of like shake their head, and scratch their head. They're like, what? That was the weirdest god experience.
I guess we should go, my lord. We cannot delay any further.
Nilla is trying so hard not
So
to
the
laugh.
guards are staying at the dungeon, watching you guys go as you walk out of Castle Lightbringer, and you guys are.
Are we out of earshot? The minute we get out of earshot,
out of
I'm gonna crack up.
That was amazing.
But I'm exhausted.
you-
Good thing we have a nice warm
you-
bed to sleep in tonight.
You are brilliant. And I pick her up and I twirl her around
Aw.
and kiss her forehead.
Oh wow!
Well, you're not so bad yourself. I think we make a pretty good team.
Wait, I hope they're not still in the castle while they're doing this.
No, they just got outside of the
good.
castle. And the guards at the front gates let you through. They're like, okay. They're a little concerned, but like they're like, all right, but because they just saw those other guards let you pass, so, and yeah, you're right outside of Castle Lightbringer. You're actually right near the clock shop, if you remember where that is. That's like, right there. So, since you guys are out, let's head back to our other two.
Yes. That plan
Sounds
went
amazing.
perfectly.
That was
Clearly, everything
amazing.
went according to plan.
All
All
according to
rules.
my plans.
All according to the master plan.
All yes. Shit. Okay.
That's exactly
so Sonus and Bean enter this old broken down inn. There's actually a sign on the side of the inn right as you're walking in, so you can see the name. It's called the Broken Candle. It's like a wooden shack. It's like one giant room. There's some tables. There's like a kitchen and a bunch of like cots on one side of the room, and that's pretty much it for this inn. There's an old lady who has like really long gross hair,
Ooh.
Yeah.
She
like
needs a
gnarled fingers, and she's like holding onto a mop, and she's kind of just
Oh.
standing there holding onto a mop, like falling asleep onto the mop. And right at her feet is this large black dog
Oh, how
who's kind of just sitting next to her and just keeping watch.
Oh, he's a good boy.
The best boy. Please don't eat me.
Excuse me.
Yes, because
The,
he should be doing the talking.
oh.
The old woman doesn't seem to hear you at all. The gentleman who you were following, though, they do, and they're like, "Oh, she can't hear you. Just go up and take the food and leave the money at the counter."
Oh. Well, that's kind of sad. Then I'm gonna head up to the counter. Go on, Bean. You can pick first if you want.
So on the counter, there's like a bunch of food, like a loaf of bread. There's cheese. But this food looks like it's been out for a while.
Ugh. Pick
Is there
carefully, Bean.
anything not or relatively still good to eat?
You can make an, I would say, investigation check to see if it's still edible.
Investigation.
Oh no.
Actually, no, I'm sorry, nature.
Oh, nature.
okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Nature.
Rolling. That's a 15.
Alright,
Yeah,
and
17.
17? Okay, yeah, so you both
good.
can ascertain that despite being a little bit stale and on the counter for probably like most of the day, it's probably still good to eat. You're not gonna get sick by it. It's just not gonna be as tasty as that other tavern.
Aw.
He's gonna walk along the counter and start picking up everything his arms can carry. Got some rolls.
I'm gonna look for. I want to look for something that the dog might like to eat.
On the counter?
Ooh.
Yeah.
There is a bunch of meat. Again, it looks like it's been out for a while. But there's like a hock of ham.
Ooh.
And turkey legs and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna put about how much do I got? About how much would a regular meal cost here? I'm wondering. I'm thinking if I put half of what it would cost there and give the ham to the dog, maybe that would save me $1. What do you think?
So you want to get like a little bit of food for you and some for the dog as well?
Yeah.
Are you paying for the dog?
Well, I wasn't planning on paying for the dog. I was just gonna give it to him.
Oh, good.
Okay. So
I mean, it is their food.
well, the meal, well, it's not really a meal, but it's just like, yeah, so you're grabbing some meat. That would be 3 silver pieces.
3 silver.
Ooh.
Deducting.
Bean, how much did you just grabbed a bunch of bread and...
I grab bread, I grab cheese, I grab a big old turkey leg.
Okay, so
I'm not paying for it.
you start making your way over to a table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the dog watches Bean, and as soon as Bean takes a sit down, the dog is gonna stand up and start doing the row, 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 barking
Whoa, whoa,
really
whoa, whoa,
loudly.
whoa, 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 easy, boy, easy. Easy. I have something for you. Here, you want this? Want some meat? Here, you like meat, don't you? Don't you like some? Leave my friend
Meat.
alone. You can have this.
The dog starts barking at you.
Whoa, whoa.
And starts kind of like pushing his head like towards the counter, like.
All right. Jeez. Take it easy. All right. I will pay for him, and I will pay for this as well, so I can give it to you. How's that sound?
The dog doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
All right. Fine. At least the dog's being honest. All right. I'll leave the pay for whatever Bean took on the counter.
Okay, so you're gonna pay for yourself and for Bean?
Yeah. Good thing I
Alright.
rolled.
Why
So-
should we have to pay? This stuff's gonna go in the garbage anyway. We're just the cleanup crew.
You could try and make a persuasion check on the dog, but I'm telling you right now, it's probably not gonna work.
We're not- Honestly, Bean, it's a dog. It knows what it wants, and what it wants is not what we offer. Good thing I rolled.
Stupid cheap dog.
Alright, so
Dog.
for what Bean grabbed and what you grabbed, alright, it'll be 3 silver pieces. Actually, 4 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces.
Okay, let me just do some removal stuff. That was 3 silver, 2 copper.
4 silver, 2 copper.
Take the turkey leg back from him, Sonus.
I just gotta do some cleaning.
The dog didn't take the turkey leg. He forced Sonus to put it back.
Good.
It's not about. The dog did not want to eat.
Didn't want to be a part of our crime.
Okay, I think that's right. Okay, there we go. Math is done. And paid, yes.
Alright, and the dog sits back down. He seems satisfied. So with your meat and your bread and your cheese, 10 minutes. Okay, so you guys sit down, start eating your meal. The other guys who were sitting along, who had walked into the inn with you, don't seem to be really paying attention to you. They're kind of about eating their own food as well. We are running out of time a little bit, so let me head back over to our other squad here. We're Sed and Nilla. You guys are right outside of the gates of Castle Lightbringer. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, well, after all that, I'm actually very hungry. You want to go get some grub back at the tavern? It's on Lorenzo's bill.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then we can sleep there in our nice warm beds that Lorenzo paid for us, and it'll be such a nice time.
Oof.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, so you guys make your way down the street, and you're back in Chief Square. At this time, it's about like 10 o'clock. People are pretty much, all of like the party's pretty much gone. The cleanup crew is there, still sweeping up and stuff, but for the most part, everyone's pretty much scattered. And you go over to Toll's Finger, go inside, and there are a few people here just like sitting at the bar, contemplating life. And Gertie's there scrubbing down a glass.
Hi, Gertie.
Hello.
Have you seen our friend?
She looks up at you guys and she's like, "Oh no! No.
Huh?
I said to your
What?
friend before, none of you people here. I want you guys out.
What? Why?
Whoa,
What do we
wait,
do?
what happened? What happened?
I don't deal with traitors of the crown. Get out of here."
All right, listen.
No,
We didn't
Wait,
mean
wait,
to,
what do
we
you
didn't
mean?
mean to take a shit
Traitor?
on the stage. I didn't mean to take a shit on the
I
stage.
said
It was
get
just
out. Get out or else I'll call the guards.
so-
Wait. I'm just confused. What happened while we were gone?
I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm sure you know perfectly well what happened. Get out.
I don't know. I wasn't here. I'm just
It's
confused.
probably because we pooped our pants. We're sad.
Didn't poop her pants.
I had my suspicions when you walked in here, Dragonborn, and now I know they're correct. Get out.
That I'd poop myself today? Because I didn't plan that. That was not in the plan.
She turns around like she's cold shoulder. She's done.
Come on,
Alright,
Ruffin.
well,
We don't need any of this food that you serve or your beds anyway. Come on, Merced. We'll find somewhere better.
as we start to walk out, I grab any mug that's just on a counter and I just take it. Fucking take this.
Okay.
It's mine.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not. Well, I guess I'll. Yeah, just for
Still
fun.
do it. Still do it.
When I don't need the rolls. When I don't need the rolls. He's just like psh, grabs it. It is not hidden.
She turns around and she's like, "You're gonna pay for that."
Yes, you will. And he just storms out.
All right. So you guys.
How do we find our friends? Where could they have gone?
They probably went to some other next shitty tavern. Man, wait till Groga hears about this. He's gonna be pissed.
All right.
Oof.
So you guys want to try and find them?
Yeah. Can I make like a
Alright.
perception check or something? Or a survivalist check maybe?
Do you want to like ask around? How do you guys want to like try and find them?
I want to look on the ground and see if I see. I want to see if I see Sonus's footprints.
Okay.
He is a big dude. He probably made some kind of a
That's survival,
Because I'm
right?
sure he was the only half elf here. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Roll survival.
I don't know. Would
check.
Bean leave more noticeable footprints?
He was on your.
Well, not if
your
he's on a
wood.
shoulder.
Yeah, that's true.
15.
Jeez, Louis.
It is a 15.
Woo!
Whoa!
I rolled an 11 and plus 4. That's how
Oh my god! And, it's
Damn.
because, and the only reason why it's not a 20 is because I said in the way beginning that it's dirt roads and not.
It is
stone.
dirt roads.
Woo!
All right, so Nilla starts like getting on all fours on the ground.
Like-
We're so probably just like, what the fuck?
Are you gonna shit your pants again? Are you okay?
Oh my god, yes, Jackie!
What a trap.
Huh?
Water tribe.
What trap? Ow.
That was exactly it. That's
Wait, are you
exactly
actually
how we
seeing
love.
something? Because all I see is footprints all
What?
crisscrossing.
So Nilla is just able to make out the exact boot scuffle of Sonus.
I know his walk anywhere.
She knows his walk because they have known each other for quite some time now.
A total of like 2 or 3
A
days.
total of a day and a half.
Mm.
And maybe she had a little bit of help from someone else as well. And she starts heading down down a street. You see your friend, the stoner, Furbolg lady. Just chilling there,
stop.
smoking a joint. She doesn't seem to notice or care that you were there. You guys walk down the street, and you turn to the left, and you come across this old, broken down inn.
Well,
This looks like the place they'd probably go.
if it has food, I don't know if I really care so much. Get in there.
We're said make a history check.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm dumb as shit. Alright, history. Yeah, -1 it's gonna be. Natural 20! Natural 20! Oh my god!
Perfect.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Alright, so you actually...
Awesome.
Actually, I'm so glad that you did, because you actually know this place really well.
Ooh.
This is the
Oh.
because you lived here. This is the Broken Candle It's owned by Bernice Sindel, an old human woman, and her dog named Bach, B-A-L-K. I guess I'll write her
Be
name.
okay.
Here. So the innkeeper is Bernice Sindel.
What's the name of this place?
The
Broken Candle. And
This
her
is
dog.
being such a butt. I can't type anything.
So, and this is the Broken Candle. With a space because
We got you, Becky.
freaking the Broken Candle. Yeah, so you know this place really well. This is an old lady. She's had this inn since the dawn of time itself. It used to be a fine establishment in its day, but there's been no renovation since its opening. And she has been here since. Her dog. She keeps going through dogs. They're all named Bach, and they all are huge black dogs that look exactly alike. And also, you know that this place is popular among your types of people.
There we go.
For
Finally, I
reasons
can write notes.
that I will explain next time.
Oh.
The most honest person in
But
Chiefport
actually,
is a
before
dog.
let's get you guys in there. So you guys walk on in. Because we have like how many more minutes?
How many
Like,
more
two
minutes we got, Ryan?
I can spare 5 minutes.
All right, so let's get you guys in there. So, we're said you know all this. You gonna go on in?
Of course, I'm like, oh, home away from home.
Yeah. So you guys walk on in, and you see this broken down place. It's all just one big room. There's some beds on the side thrown together. There's some tables and like a huge kitchen. And a counter with all the food and some leftover change. And you see the old lady holding a mop, falling asleep, and the dog that is standing sentinel, just watching everything.
Sonus.
Here, boy.
Bean.
Hey, Worsid, would you believe the most honest person in Chiefport is that dog over there?
I believe a lot of things today after everything we've been.
The dog's a rat, boss.
Also, I believe I owe you two an apology. I tried
Yes,
to be
you
an
do.
honest man today, and it wound up getting us kicked out of Toll's cat place.
So it wasn't because I pooped myself?
Well, that might have been it, but it's mostly what I spoke to her about.
Hey?
Well,
No.
what'd you say?
Nah, I acknowledged the fact that the king was drunk during the festival today. And apparently neither her nor the city guards liked that very much.
Sonus, you don't talk bad about the highest paid and powerful man in all of the town. Even if that's what you think. We all are thinking the same thing. But you don't say it.
And what
That's just some dumb shit.
yeah,
yeah.
but what kind of nation is this where people aren't allowed to safely speak what they mean?
A normal one.
Mm-hmm.
She gets it.
Well, forgive me for being honest.
And I
Wrong
Yeah,
haven't
she
be
been
distracted.
many places, but I know that one.
Come on, grab a bite before it gets cold. Or colder.
Ah.
So you guys are gonna go up to the counter,
Yeah.
Yep.
and you see like a bunch of like loose copper and silver just like on the table.
I want to eat something. So what do I have to pay?
Depends on what you grab.
What's
There's
there?
like there's some meats, bread, cheese.
Gold. Just gold down.
I'm gonna eat cheese.
All right, so cheese is, I believe it was 1 silver. Yeah, a hunk of cheese is 1 silver piece.
Okay.
I put 2 gold down, and I'm like, no, let's just eat whatever.
2 gold you put down?
Yeah, 1 for each of us.
Oh my god, so we eat more than that.
So
How much does 2 gold buy us?
2 gold.
Fucking lot.
Yeah, you
2
can have like a whole
gold
meal
in a hot tub.
in this place.
5 feet
Yeah,
apart
it's
'cause
like
they're not
it's
gay.
really it's a. Yeah, you can. That's pretty much like the whole table. So you
Alright,
could
we eat
have-
the whole table.
It's the whole buffet. Not that it's really good
I'm like,
food.
thanks for said, and I devour as much as my little body can eat because have an empty intestine now, and it needs to be filled.
Mhm.
Alright.
Mhm.
So you guys start eating. The dog looks really happy that you put down 2 gold. It's wagging its tail.
Oh,
How'd you
how do we buy a bed for the night or the morning? It's morning, but I'm tired
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like 10.
because we didn't sleep last night.
Yeah, we
Let's say after you're eating, it's about like
Whoa.
11 o'clock.
We're gonna be so thrown off now. Can we sleep for like a day?
I don't object to that.
Let's
You
sleep
can.
until let's sleep until the sunrise.
You could take like the day off or whatever.
I'm exhausted.
And meet up the next, or not meet up, like,
I'm exhausted here.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you would have to ask how much it was.
How much would it be for a full day stay?
Who are you asking?
The dog. I don't know. Who's there?
The dog.
The dog.
It's the old lady.
The old
who's
lady. I'm
still-
gonna tap her. Boop 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 boop.
She starts to like sway.
Madam.
Yeah.
Hi, madam. Can we stay here? How much we owe you?
And the dogs just started like.
2.
Is this Bernice?
2 silver.
Yeah, Bernice is the old lady who can't talk.
2 silver,
Oh.
dog. 2 silver, boy. Is that what you're saying? Free silver.
And then he takes the other paw.
1 gold.
We're sad. How about you
Would-
make a history check?
I was gonna say, I think Weir said would just know the price and just
You would know.
take the money out and
Yeah,
give
we're
it
sad.
off.
You would know
Natural
that it
20,
would
you would
be
It was a natural 20, Beck.
Yeah, so you would know. I just think it's funny that like Noel's trying to figure this out. It would be 6 copper to each to stay the night.
So
I pull
would
out a
1
silver
gold,
and present it to the dog, and I'm like, "Here,
1
boy."
silver would pay for would stay for how I don't know how the conversion is.
It's 10. Okay, so 1 gold equals 10 silver, and 10 silver equals.
And you made it
1
6
copper.
copper back.
Wait,
Well, listen, you don't have to do the conversion if you're
it says what the
D&D
conversion
Beyond.
is
It
on
just
D&D Beyond.
does it
Yeah,
automatically.
It just does it for you.
Oh, it
doesn't
does.
Just put in.
Yeah, you can
6.
just subtract or minus gold, copper, silver.
All right.
It's 6 copper each if you guys want it.
Okay. So yeah, let me get rid of this.
So I'll pay my 6 copper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is everyone
It
gonna?
didn't do it. I just said remove. I don't have any copper right now.
Did you have 6 copper at the start?
Take 1 of your silver
Uh-huh.
and get rid of 1, and then give yourself 10 copper, and then take away 6.
I thought D&D Beyond did it for me.
I don't know. I don't do gold on D&D Beyond, but just take 1 silver away, give yourself 10 copper, and then take away 6.
Okay.
So you should have 4 copper.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
So you all leave your 6 copper each on the counter. The dog looks satisfied, and
I take one of the bones, or was there a bone like in like some of the meat or whatever
yeah, there is.
that we ate, and I give it to the dog and pat him on the head.
The dog sniffs at it and kind of glares at you suspiciously, like, "Did you pay for this though?"
And I show him, and I point at the counter with all the money on it, and I'm like, ding, like thumbs up.
Yeah. See, we pay. See, look, man. See, look, boy.
Ding.
See here, we pay.
And the dog like this, and then he like gently takes the bone, like, just like crowds around, and curls around the old lady's feet.
Does it seem like he remembers Weir said it all?
Make an insight check
Okay, on the dog.
on the dog.
And the doge.
So Insight?
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, he does seem to look familiar. The dog does seem to, like, recognize you a little bit.
I scratch him. I give him scritches.
Scratch.
And the dog just kind of, like, shirks away, like, don't touch me.
Oh, okay,
You
never
don't
mind.
like to be pet, and you would know that. Don't pet me.
Oh, just kidding. I don't do that. Well, even if I don't scratch him, I at least give him at least a tap and like.
Yeah, the
Do
dog's
the
just
job.
like, yeah, move along. Move along, citizen.
Move along.
This dog. All right, I'm going to bed. Good
Yeah,
night,
so you guys all
everyone.
get each cot in the room that is this inn, and that's where we will end it for today.
Long rest.
You guys will take your
Yay.
long rest for until tomorrow morning, right? You're just gonna chill for the rest of this day into tomorrow morning.
I mean, after shitting myself, I'm probably really tired.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
exhausted. We did a lot.
And after being like possessed by a gas.
Possessed.
That trumps everything else.
I think
Forget
we'll
the
probably
rest of the
sleep
time.
till sunrise and have a nice long day the next day.
All right.
Mhm.
Like an 18-hour rest.
All right. So, for okay. So for experience points,
Ooh.
Experience.
Nilla, you get 40
Woo.
for yeah. Where said you get 30,
Yay.
and Sonus and Bean each get 10.
Woo.
Woo-hoo.
Cause you made everyone mad at you.
Hey, everyone was already mad at us.
No, they really weren't. We had a bed.
I don't
No,
need anyone else.
Sonus,
I
they
had my
were not.
god
You
with
just
me.
disrespected the king in front of the guard.
Who cares? I
And
had
that
my god.
woman who has been statedly,
She's
blatantly
the one
clear
that gives him the drinks.
She's like his best friend.
Screw them. I have my god with me.
Yeah, but
Well.
listen, now we're associated with you.
Well, there you go.
Screw you, I have my
I'm
god
sure
with
we're already criminals.
All right, and that's where we'll end for tonight. I shall end the recording. Yay!